The views expressed in Ignorant Rants do not necessarily reflect the views of theclient.com, its owner, sponsors, or affiliates. Hell, half the time it don't even represent the views of the Ignorant Ranters themselves. It's just a bunch of guys talking nonsense.
Previously on Ignorant Rants.
Hold on. What's going on over here?
Unbelievable. That's what's happening right now.
Is that a bucket of chestnuts?
A fucking bucket of popcorn like he's at the goddamn movie.
Are you having a seizure? Is this a seizure that you have?
I wish everybody could see this right now.
Honestly. So Bobby's just got a big old bucket of fucking movie theater bucket size.
Where did you get that? Why do you have that?
We went to the movies. It's got the
Yeah, but where is that from?
Who brings the bucket of popcorn home?
With them.
He brings the
It's
bucket
not
of
a
popcorn
collector's item. Why can you palm it? That's huge.
How much did that cost you? Because I know a fucking hand-sized bucket costs you fucking $15.
Yeah, I mean, I bought this bucket of
That's like
popcorn
a
right now.
$90 bucket
Yeah,
right there.
that's easily.
Stop eating so fast.
Why are you holding it like it's your own baby?
I just want to paint a word picture for everyone listening to this.
Honestly.
We're having a Tim's making a point, and he looks over at the laptop, which Bobby's on Skype, and he's sitting on his couch, reclined with his foot on the table, holding a giant movie theater bucket of popcorn.
Please.
Just eating it.
They don't make buckets that big at movie theaters.
Please tell me you brought home the keg of Diet Coke that you also got a fucking bucket of fucking popcorn. Hello and welcome to Ignorant Rants, show where a bunch of friends get together and talk about some nonsense. Sometimes we know what we're talking about, a lot of times we don't, and then we fucking talk about it anyway. I'm your host, Tim. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna kill you with my sultry voice. Joined today by Brent. Brent, how's it going?
It's going well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's it?
Happy to be here.
All right. I like it.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I'm only here for the food, but...
Right. This wide assortment of cheeses that you ain't never heard of.
Cheeses, like Marston.
Words.
I don't know where you got it. It's hard to find.
It's fucking delicious.
Yeah,
I've never
it's
heard of that cheese.
It's good.
Is that the brown one?
No. It's good in ravioli.
Oh, yum.
It's nice and creamy.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know shit about cheeses.
All right.
Sorry.
Then why'd you bring them up?
I don't know. All right, and joined by Bobby. Bobby, how's it going?
What's going on? What's going on, dude?
You're looking like fucking, if you were any more relaxed right now, you're either going to start masturbating or fall
The
asleep.
most relaxed person I've ever met. It's
Or
outrageous.
maybe both.
Well, I'm going to go make myself another drink, and then I'm going to go a little more relaxed. See where these clothes go.
See where these
We'll see where the show and these clothes go. All right, and while he's doing that, we also got Steve. Steve, what's going on?
Hey man, not much, dude. Hey, check it out. My birthday's on Tuesday, and I was thinking about going sledding, but I actually thought maybe I wouldn't. I've been getting this pain in my left arm. Could have a heart attack. So, it's been consistent. It's like a nerve. I don't know what it is, but we're gonna figure it out with the hospital systems, and we're gonna.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm doing pretty well.
Good. All right.
All right, cool.
All right, cool. R.I.P. Steve.
And moving right past that.
Sweet Jesus.
Last but never least, Jared, what's going on?
I'm drunk already.
Hey,
Oh, good.
yeah.
Drunk Jared's back.
Very, very, very strong in his opinion.
Extra special thanks for Drunk Jared.
Yeah.
Actually, thanks for being here this week.
Thank you.
Remember to watch the credits.
You're a sweetheart for being here, bud.
Oh, thank you. I love you.
From the
You
chat.
gotta speak up.
I love you too. There you go.
There, that's better.
If I celebrated Valentine's Day, I'd buy you some chocolate.
All right.
All right.
So here's the show. We like to talk about some things that interest us or not interest us, or sometimes it interests one person and the rest of them just fucking write their shit until they call Uncle. So one of the things I'll talk about today is something that I read.
Uncle.
Recently. Oh, that was fast. So thanks for listening.
Next topic.
No, I saw this, and I think a couple of you guys saw this too. The lottery. Someone just hit the lottery, and it was up to some record like.
Somebody hit the lottery?
Yeah, it was like 1.6
billion or something like that.
Yeah. Something insane, right? I've got this theory that
Started with a B.
anything after $1 million becomes unreal money. That's my theory on that. But yeah. So, but this somewhere in the, I'm sure it's in the South. It has to be in the South. But I don't know.
Fucking Southerners.
What's her name?
I don't remember what her name was.
Ladasha.
Yeah, something.
Can I?
Spells it
Am I
L-A-
permitted to use the phone just to look up the name of this lady?
We're
Just so
going
we
to
know?
actually celebrating a
don't-
holiday.
I don't want you to. I want her to be Ladasha.
Yeah, I don't want her to give her any more credit than she deserves.
Okay.
But anyway.
I just want to say before you dive in that I think we were all pretty fond of Ladasha, so let's just move forward.
Okay,
cool.
So she did not win the lottery, but she spent, I guess, her personal savings or life savings.
what are the odds
lottery.
of her not winning?
Honestly.
Let's be honest, this girl did not have a personal savings.
Right.
She spent her rent check.
Okay, yeah, that's probably what it was.
She traded all her food stamps in and got cash.
So she didn't win the lottery, and so she started a GoFundMe account, which is a crowdfunding account, to replace the money that she spent on the lottery that she did not win. What in all of the fucks?
Ballsy move.
Yeah,
cool.
Aggressive. And she raised $800.
$800.
Yeah, I mean, I donated 5, so.
Just perpetuating it. Thank you.
Yeah, Bobby, you're part of the problem.
Well, I mean,
Ladasha doesn't need
That's
your
called
money.
enabling.
anytime I can feel like I can shed a little bit of my white guilt, I take advantage.
I just like to quote, what is it, Guy said, be the world that you want to be, or what is that? Who cares? But good job, Bobby. I'm glad that you donated to that lady. I mean, she got $100. I'm starting a GoFundMe account. It's called All the Money I Lost Towards Stupid Expenditures. If you'd like to get at me, I'm at GoFundMe/you're a dumbass.
You know what, though, Steve? You're a pretty good guy when it comes to that stuff, though. I remember when me and Tim and Jared, our cousin Robbie, had cancer, and they started a GoFundMe account, and you donated quite a few times.
Nope, wasn't me.
Yeah, but there's a difference between, hey, you got cancer, I need to kick a couple dollars our way, and hey, I just lost all my money on the fucking heroines.
I failed to see it.
On the heroin.
I failed to see it, sir.
But
I love me some opiates.
But what you're saying is maybe each GoFundMe account might have an overall purpose to it. Just play devil's advocate here for a second.
Are you serious?
I'm just playing. It's called playing devil's advocate. No one actually wants to be devil's advocate.
Ladasha's advocate.
What if she used it as a prompt to cover some expenditures for diapers and stuff? I don't know.
She didn't spend it on the lottery.
All her money on the lottery.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
All that rent check.
Yeah, all that whole rent check. Let's be fair. She's not living in a place where she's paying $800 in rent. It's not that nice.
Sure. Not that night. Where does she live? That's right. The South.
Oh, yeah.
It's more,
A bungalow.
$50 for
No, it's a lot cheaper than that.
probably some ramshackle treehouse in a bayou somewhere.
A double wide, yeah, honestly.
No, you can live in like a igloo made of Play-Doh across the border for like $0.05 a night. So
a nickel a night.
Nickels is money too.
It's official legal tender.
What are you
So,
doing?
we talked about it before. I grew up in Las Vegas. Jared grew up in Las Vegas.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hashtag Las Vegas for life. And
I grew up on the streets.
we used to see all the time where you'd see like the people standing out front of the casinos like, no, gambled away our bus ticket and our plane tickets and no money, and we just need money for diapers. It's like, someone take your kid away, because you don't need a kid, because you just gambled it all away, and now you're sitting in front of the circus trying to get some money for some diapers.
Same as devil's advocate there, but what if they had won?
My kid from me.
Then suddenly they look like heroes because now they can provide their kids with better lives.
Okay,
They shouldn't be relying on gambling in order to provide for their family.
I understand that.
If you're gambling to provide for your family, you're not winning.
Okay, but check this out.
I have an interesting point about Vegas after you're done. I mean, you started talking.
Well, thank you, sir. I just want to say that, I mean, you know what, Tim, you know how it is when you've got kids and and you work a job. Then I mean, you need a little you time sometime, man. And maybe that you time is gambling.
Anyway, give this chick some money because she's a lazy bitch. Brent had a story. I'm sorry.
So I was just talking about this today at work. I didn't know this was a thing. Somebody brought it to light for me, and I find this very interesting. Kind of ingenuitive of like the entrepreneur who started this. But you're talking about people like begging outside of casinos in Vegas because they gambled all their money away and shit. Apparently, because why were we were talking about like sex shops and like peep shows or some shit.
Yes, totally.
You do. And
I'm down.
And my buddy was like, there's a place in Las Vegas where it's like a peep show place. Like people go and they sit in the chair and put quarters in, and then like the curtain comes up and they see the girl on the other side of the glass.
And she comes down and thumps in your crotch. Yeah. Familiar.
So I don't know what peep shows you're going to, but
the good ones.
The good ones.
I don't know what bad ones you're going to.
Get my balls crunched.
Tuesdays, you should come in.
Peep show Tuesdays.
Great.
So any casual woman, amateur as it's called in the industry, can like work for like a night or two to make their money back that they lost gamble they can like afford to get home. So there's no professional
The
like
service
dancers.
isn't available to men, is it?
I don't know. There might be. I'm sure there's people in Vegas who want to
I'm
watch
pretty sure,
dudes
like,
behind
I
pizza
mean,
glass.
I don't know how many girls want their crotch stomped by guys. I don't
Well,
know.
I'm thinking more of like
So you're getting wrapped up in the crotch stomping part of
no
this.
more crotch stomping.
I like it.
I'm thinking like I've stomped a lot of crotches
You're
in
that
my
dude
day,
that gets
and what I'm
uppercutted
thinking
in the
is,
balls while he's getting a blowjob, aren't you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
With
I'm
boxing gloves that are fucking lined with lead.
Lead. Like the boxing gloves that killed
Like
that
this.
boxer.
are you
Yeah.
dressed in
Yeah.
latex or is it just like a formality?
He's just got a zipper over his
No,
mouth.
I'm wearing a thong.
Oh, great! Is it American flag?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, duh. Okay, yeah, of course. Are you wearing a cape?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes,
You guys
perfect.
are missing
This
the
is
point.
exactly okay. Great. Okay, I have seen this show then.
The point is that
Someone set up a service.
someone set up a service where, like, this woman lost all her money gambling, so she's like, well, I'm going to go dance for a peep show for a couple days so I can afford to get home.
It's giving back to the community.
Yes, it's very good, self-serving.
It is.
Well, so I'm saying it's like the guy's
That man is a saint
taking a
for
cut off of
gambling.
it or whatever, the people that run the place, I'm sure.
As
And
he
that's
should.
it's a very lucrative business. But how many people lose all their money while they're in Vegas?
All of them.
Everybody.
Right? I mean, like, I mean,
smell like iron.
What?
oh, fuck's sake.
Talking about his bloody nose.
Are you gonna fucking fuck my show
We're talking
up?
about
You put a tampon in it and shut up.
Is your nose done with its period, or are we gonna move on?
Fucking, you know, you hear that the Nevada Gaming Commission's like, it's like
The
set.
NGC.
Yes, thank you.
That's them.
It's like regulated that everything's supposed to have like a 97% payout on all the machines and shit, but I've never believed that for a fucking minute.
97%.
Yeah, right?
No, it's the opposite.
Right, that's the way it actually is. No, it's like,
A
yeah.
97% payout meaning that like the more
You
you
have
put
to-
in, you have a 97% payout.
No, that you have to pay out 97% of what you're taking in, or something. That's like it's like some it's some regulation.
You
like
take
that,
a dollar, you give 97 cents back.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit! Are you for real? That can't be true.
That's the
man.
reg. That's the reg.
Yeah, but I mean, it could still happen though. If you think about like, I mean,
Well,
if you
so
think about, well, if
that-
they give out like, say, like one big poll and that counts for 97% of the week's funds or some
Right.
shit.
Well, there's that, and that only applies to the machines.
Oh,
It doesn't.
Tables or
Yeah, it
anything?
doesn't apply to the tables because you can't fix the tables. The tables is actual gambling.
You can't fix the tables.
Well, you can, but you're not supposed to. We don't talk about that, and there's a reason why I'm
Oh.
here. And my name's Tim.
Oh,
now.
you got kicked out of a very prestigious dealer school.
Yeah,
You're gonna be a dealer, dude?
I was.
I am a dealer.
What?
You wanna come over?
Dude, can you hook me up?
Yeah, totally.
You need
What
a
kind you
rubber?
want? You wanna get spades?
You got some of them diamonds?
Oh yeah, I got all the diamonds,
Oh,
dude. We got so much diamonds. We got backdraft diamonds. Actually, we got a good shipment in this time. Yeah, dude. There's actually been a club shortage though.
That sucks.
Yeah, club shortage in the Northwest.
Yeah, that's me every week, man. Head in my hands, just not knowing what to do.
You know what? I'm gonna throw in really fast. I don't know why for money we never started an underground gambling rink when we all lived there.
It's illegal.
Right.
Yeah,
that
but
would-
it'd be so easy. Yeah, but so is selling weed, and nobody gives a fuck about that.
You're right. No one does give a fuck about that. I'm making a lot of money.
He's contrite? Is that
God
what you just
damn
said?
it.
No, that's
You're
right.
contrite.
You're contrite. You're being contrite right now.
Okay, so if we could come back to this bitch for a minute. I'm sorry, for this girl.
I was going to say, we started out talking about Ladasha.
Yeah,
and-
her
okay,
GoFundMe.
It's okay, she doesn't listen.
she doesn't have internet.
She might now. She's got
I was gonna say, she's got $800.
She got 2 months internet now.
I tried to go get an update on how much she had raised in her GoFundMe, but I accidentally went to go fuck yourself because I was so angry at her that I couldn't find it. Because this girl, I don't like throwing the R word around.
Oh, my God.
This girl's
He's
retarded.
gonna do it.
Oh,
I know,
my
I
gosh,
know.
it's a hard R, dude.
R.org,
I'm
thank
not
you.
gonna lie, I thought the hard R that you were gonna drop was gonna be remedigated.
I'm sure that's not true.
It's not a real word. I made it up.
Thank you.
Okay.
So,
I thought it was.
Totally, if you're remedigated now.
this guy's invoking the law.
So I mean, it's just I don't know. It's just the gall of some people, and not even the gall. It's the fucking hands out mentality of people, right? It's just like, give me.
That's a great point you make, because I feel like, at least the way I've grown up, I think everyone else in this room, I don't know Jared nearly as well, but
God, he said that like 10 times.
I know, but before
We had a
before-
conversation about it in the car on the way here.
We have to go on a date. You wanna go on a date?
Yes.
You want a
We're gonna
flower?
Oh my gosh, can we film it and then do it like the old blind dates where we pop up fucking like
Yes!
Fucking
Oh my
like,
gosh,
oh,
yeah.
Jared's totally into Steve right
He's
now. And
gonna
he's
blow
like,
it.
hey.
Steve doesn't know Jared that well.
2, 1. Awkward moment by Steve in
Here-
3, 2, 1.
Here's
Bam.
3 fun things about me.
Yeah.
I sell weed. I make up words like remedigated.
I like
I
cocaine.
donated to a GoFundMe account to replace lottery
I plan
money.
on killing myself next week. Let's
My bubble doesn't know what remedicated is.
But what I'm saying, okay, the only reason I said that was because I feel like everyone in the room, sans period nose, who is also not in the room but in the room, and we all worked for what we have. Am I wrong? Everyone kind of worked for where you're at.
Yeah,
kind
Like,
of.
I don't.
No, I know. I said you dumb fuck if you'd listen to me once. If you ever listen, you never listen.
I don't listen because you use words like remediate.
True.
That's a good
point. Fair point. Point taken.
Renegade is a real word.
I can't
I don't know.
get far enough away from you guys. I went to Denver to try and escape.
I'm including you in this. I think everyone in this room has worked for what they got. So the mentality of open-handed, I've known friends who have gone on welfare because they could, or done food stamps because they could. I've been eligible for food stamps for years. Have I ever taken them? No. I feel like there's something to be said that there's a working class still viable within the construct of America, and there's obviously another class that maybe they're smarter than we are looking for loopholes. Because am I wrong? Everyone has kind of worked for what you got. I don't take any handouts. I'm set when I'm broke, and I get it. But I paid for everything else.
I had food stamps for a long time.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And as soon as I made enough money not to get them anymore,
Stopped.
I used them a little bit longer. And then they kicked me the fuck off that program.
So I'm not using those things offered to you as a bad thing. I'm not saying that whatsoever. Oh my god, dude. Oh god, look, the giddy minx over here is just fucking losing it.
We're the best.
Come on, you didn't think he was going to go that way with it.
I did not think the way his face looked, I thought it was going somewhere completely different. But what my point is that I think that we are in a group of people who aren't used to handouts, but a lot of the country is. And I think that's part of the problem of people doing GoFundMe apps and stuff like that to get money for them is they're looking for handouts.
Right.
And I don't think that's something. Okay.
Oh, did you think it was bad when my cousin Bobby made a GoFundMe because of his cancer?
No, damn it, oh my god, no. Okay. I feel like
Bobby right now.
check the deposit list. I feel like everything I've done completely contradicts what you just said. Fucking weirdo.
We are the best.
I thought you said you didn't donate any money.
To what? GoFundMe?
Yeah.
What is even going on
I
right
don't
now?
know.
Bobby's a
I'm having a tiff with my lover.
He's
This is not lover fucking therapy session right now. We're
The
doing a
newlywed
podcast.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's all this is. I used to
oh my god, we should do what episode?
The movie that I stopped, or the money I stopped getting in food stamps, I had to pay to the psychiatrist. I saved by doing this once a week.
I was trying to rant to an actual point, and bringing everyone else's opinions. Is this country too formidable on handouts?
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I work. So where I work, I won't say names. You know I want to, but I work with low income housing. So I work with Section 8 housing, and that's all I see. So I work with Section 8 housing, and a lot of what I see is people who get Medicare and food stamps, and I'm talking ridiculous amounts of food stamps.
And it's not a bad thing when people do get that.
No. So one of my favorite things is
They fucking jump into him like Scrooge into his money.
Yeah, well, yeah, because you would get I would get the single moms who would get out of a bad relationship. They'd stay there for a year or two, get themselves back on their feet, go buy a house and leave. Good, proud of you. You did it. But there's the ones who I had one property that I ran where I had second generation tenants, meaning they grew up there and they got their own place there. It's like you're not aspiring to be anything else. You're just going to sit here your whole life. You get $800 in food stamps, but your TV in your living room is nicer than mine. Come on now.
Which is especially insane considering it's Boise. I mean, some bigger cities, maybe that might make a little bit more sense, but Boise, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, Brent and I both had minimum wage jobs, and we lived together and used to be able to drink and go to movies all the time.
Well, that's what we've been doing for the last handful of 6-7 years or whatever. Is we've all met each other. Well, you guys already knew each other, but I've met all you guys in the same span. We've all kind of been bouncing around. Tim, you've got more of a Jared, I don't know you that well. We're gonna pepper that one in.
Thanks for being here.
You do, Jared. But I'm saying you can get to these different job levels, but you kind of got a nice little job right now. At the same time, I'm still working kitchen jobs. Not that it's a bad thing at all, but you are moving from job to job and all that stuff. But it's not like it's a low end place to live. I guess is what I'm piggybacking on.
It's not that hard.
There are bad areas, but there's always low end, whatever. We were hanging out forever, and we were paying our bills. Brent were talking about something. We were paying our bills and just having a fucking good time.
Yeah.
That's what we would do, and we were paying to have a good time. But we were still living lives. We were still being functional adults.
Right.
We were just doing something different with our lives.
Because I've never once seen a GoFundMe account for you that says, "Hey, I had a crazy night of drinking.
Please reimburse me. Yes, yeah, I can't pay my rent tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
I flew to Mexico and spent $400 on a donkey show. It was not worth it.
It wasn't worth it. You kind of felt bad for you really felt bad for the horse.
It was a donkey show.
No, or the donkey.
What show were you at?
How many donkey shows have you seen? There's a lot more horses than you think.
I've never seen one, to be honest.
I mean, I'm an equine aficionado, and the horses there, I mean, they are pristine. Either you have coursers, you have speedsters. It is, I mean, it's creamy.
Speedsters?
Speedsters.
Is that the technical term?
That means they finish quickly.
Don't question me. I'm an equine aficionado.
Okay, so let me bring this back from this Equion talk.
Equion?
Equinox?
Equinox, yeah.
GoFundMe to donkey shows.
Yeah, if you see GoFundMe accounts to replenish money that was spent on that donkey show, or lottery tickets, or gambling, or the several PlayStation games I shouldn't have bought last month that I did.
Just to tack on this, where is your line drawn at a GoFundMe? When is something purposeful to? That's a good question.
I'm glad
because
you brought that
when
up.
is it you're not going to fund them?
Because in the future, hold on. In the future,
good point.
When Ignorant Rants eventually sets up our Patreon account and people start paying us to do this shit, it's all about so we're gonna ask people for money so we can make a show for them that they already enjoy. We can make it better.
Yeah.
So people want to invest in that. I'm not gonna do a GoFundMe account because I spent all this money on podcast equipment that utterly failed. No one downloaded it, and now I need to pay my rent. What you have there is a lack of responsibility, right? That's my take on it. So if you have a lack of responsibility, you should not be asking for money because you're obviously not good with it, right?
Yeah.
If you are not good with money, don't go to Las Vegas.
Is there any gray area in there? Has anyone ever seen a GoFundMe account that had a little bit of gray area in it? Like maybe this is good for a good cause, but it's all opinion based type of thing. Like
I want to make a donkey show, but I want to prove whether or not.
But you want to use the finest coursers and speedsters.
Yeah, like Planned Parenthood.
Actually, that brings up. Did you guys ever hear about the lasagna one?
No.
Okay, so this is
Garfield. Yeah.
This would be my gray area.
Oh, the guy who I want to make lasagna.
Because I thought this was hilarious. I don't know if it was GoFundMe, but it was a similar crowdfunding type thing. But the guy wanted to make a lasagna, and so he asked people to donate money so he could get the ingredients to make a lasagna.
Like $15 so I can get the ingredients.
He made like $1,500 or something like this. But he in those things, a lot of the crowdfunding ones, like the bigger ones, you can put in there like if you're this level of a donator, I'll give you this or
you
back this.
Donation rewards.
Right, exactly. And so in the lasagna one, like certain people who donated a certain amount were allowed to help pick ingredients for the lasagna.
Oh God.
And then some people got to eat the lasagna with him.
You gotta have ricotta
and stuff like that.
I would have donated just to make sure I had ricotta.
And so to me that's funny.
Fucking elitist.
The guy it was a joke. I doubt he expected to get any money for this. And it kind of
he was like, fuck, I don't even like lasagna.
It kind of blew up on the internet. That would be my gray area.
Okay, so if I could, let me just talk about the other side of this for just a second because I think we're spending too much time on this because it's really bullshit and it really makes me angry. But let me speak. Right. But let me speak to the other side of this because if you're so you have no responsibility for yourself or whatever your actions were, whatever, and you set up a GoFundMe account, like please give me rent money because I spent on lottery tickets, right? You're obviously Darwin has not seen you yet, right? The gene pool has shut up. But that fails, and she moves on, and everybody's happy with it. But I want to talk about the other fucking people who donated money to it and raised the fact that she raised $800. Who the fuck are these people? They're like, well, she's bad with money. I'm equally bad with money, so why don't I give her my money, and then we can all be happy with people. PSA, okay, public service announcement.
The more you know.
Yes, don't give money to people who don't deserve it, please.
Knowing is half the battle.
Give it to us.
Yeah.
Most of us deserve it.
Yeah, actually give it to this, what is this? Because of this podcast.
Yeah.
Go fund Steve at
Steve's podcast.
At / Steve's podcast / not Tim's show. / I've got a lot of drug and alcohol issues.
Okay, so we're going to put a lid on
I can't pay my rent. Here
topic, R.I.p. Steve again. He's never going to be on the show again.
I'm just trying to get to the oyster shack. That's all I'm trying to do.
We're going to take a quick break. Then we'll be right back with some more ignorant rants. God damn it. we're back, and so we're here to, snuck in on y'all. So I think we're going to talk about I think we should just talk about the Oscar noms, and we can move into...
Let's talk about the Oscar noms, because I got my popcorn ready, baby.
You got a popcorn ready to go. Yeah, he's already ready to go. We can move into movies after.
Actually, you know what, though? I mean, that's a little out of place, because it's not the MTV Movie Awards, so the popcorn's really not. I'm still hoping Harriet the Spy takes home Best Picture this year.
God damn it!
I love Harriet the Spy.
That was a good movie.
We need a gritty reboot of Nanny McPhee.
It's called Doctor Who.
They already made two Nanny McPhees, and they didn't really stand up to how good the books were.
From your chest, Steve. If you're gonna make fun of me and make fun at the same time, from the chest.
Say it with some conviction.
Honestly.
I'm saying with comedic wit and timing. Come on, guys.
Oh my God.
You can't yell everything.
And a comedic
George Carlin says hi. Louis Black says hi. Sam Kinison says hi.
Sam Kinison is dead.
That's true. So is George
Carlin.
Yeah, but George Carlin.
No, George Carlin is very much alive.
George Carlin would be rolling over his grave
right now.
All right, Bobby. I have no idea who was nominated this year, so I'm just gonna say Star Wars.
Star Wars got 5 noms, but Star Wars got 5 nominations, but they're none of the big ones. None of the big ones.
All
they got
the stuff they should win for and will win for. Best sound editing,
score.
Best they got best score. They got best sound editing, best score. They got best sound mixing. They got best editing.
Okay.
Best cinematography.
What about Jurassic World?
Jurassic World only got sound editing and mixing.
What about Avengers 2?
Nothing. And
I'm surprised.
Good. Well,
No,
I mean,
it should be that way.
It should be that way. That wasn't that great.
What?
Hot Street Train.
I loved it, but it wasn't. It's come on.
It's cinema gold.
Cinema gold. All right.
Not true at all.
Compare it to the effects and the way that viscerally the movies like Jurassic World and Star Wars took you in terms of watching.
I can't tell which ones you're making up anymore.
Viscerally is a real word. And viscerally, and I'm talking about the way that.
Visceralating? Might be.
Visceralating?
What about Fantastic Four?
Oh God, no! Wow, no, nothing. I actually watched that.
Really?
Unfortunately, I wasted my time on that one. That one was a.
I saw that one in the dollar theater.
I thought at the very least it would be nominated for editing because anyone who did not just trash that whole movie has got to be doing something special.
I saw the cover of that DVD case and I was impressed.
I was impressed.
I saw this thing. Who's the guy? Michael B. Jordan was the guy who played Human Torch.
And he was also Apollo
Creed, right?
Creed, yeah.
Which Creed didn't get a nom, did it?
It got Sylvester Stallone's up for Best Supporting Actor.
Okay.
He got a standing ovation.
Let me go back to that. Oh, stupid. Let's go back. Michael B. Jordan said he wanted to take another shot at the Human Torch.
What?
Yeah. He was like, I know this movie didn't really work out, but I feel like I can nail it next time.
I really want to
it can't be worse. I mean, right? It couldn't be worse.
Chris Evans got 2 shots at it.
Chris Evans got 2 shots. Those movies in comparison were amazing because this last one looked like an old refried bean can just put in a microwave and got fucked by McDonald's. I don't know. It was a terrible movie. It was terrible. Like nothing made sense in the movie whatsoever.
Hashtag unloving.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It was awful. But that one did not get nominated, so I don't know what we're talking about.
I'm baffled.
My girl Brie Larson got nominated for The Room.
The Room. She'll probably win.
I think she will win.
So. I really want to watch it. I haven't seen it yet. But.
I really want to see it.
That's one of the 2 I haven't seen.
It should win, but I really want to see it.
No, he didn't say she should win. I said she should win, and I saw it, and it was a great fucking movie.
The kid, the little boy played in it, just won for the Critics' Choice Awards, and he had an amazing acceptance speech, which went along and he's like, I'm going to put this statue right next to my...
the what choice award?
The Critics' Choice Award.
I sure you said kids. I was like,
the kids, yeah.
On this shit?
I watched all I go to all kids events.
Are we talking about Oscars or are we talking about the Nickelodeon Kids Awards? Because that one I'm interested in.
Did he get slimed afterwards?
Yeah. He got really slimed, but not necessarily about like slime. It was more like all the critics spitting on him because he's a child. And they shouldn't be winning awards. No, his acceptance speech was amazing because he went up there and he thanked everybody. He always had a little script, and then he was like, "I'm putting this statue right next to my model of the Millennium Falcon," and then he got a standing ovation. It was very sweet.
Baller.
That's cute.
So speaking of not winning awards, I'm gonna just hit the low-hanging fruit here.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, low-hanging fruit. Leo's nominated for best.
Best actor.
Best actor.
For hang.
What?
Best exactly right, Bobby. You want to tee off on this one? I'll piggyback on you because I know we got a lot to say about this guy.
Yeah, sure. I mean, obviously, I'm going to say a couple things. I'm going to say that The Revenant was badass, and I do think that Leo will get his first Oscar this year. I think Leo will get his first Oscar this year. My sad moment is, I mean, any Oscar counts, but this is not close to the best Leo nominated role of a movie that he's going to win. And that being said, I think he's mainly going to win because the competition's terrible.
I honestly think that I feel like Leo's finally going to win his award on a sympathy year.
That's what
I feel like people have been calling for his award for a long time, and he's been bowed out. He hasn't gotten it and all that stuff. He should have won for Gangs New York. He should have won for The Aviator, but apparently Jamie Foxx.
He should have been nominated for Titanic.
He's one of the few ones who was snubbed from the Titanic film. He should have won for The Aviator, but apparently when Jamie Foxx plays a blind musician, it's a better acting performance than when someone perfectly mimics Howard Hughes.
That was the hold on, no, don't say it. That was the
Schindler's List
biopic, right?
No, it was Schindler's List.
Schindler was not blind.
I can't make
busy living or get busy dying.
He was colorblind.
Ray Charles. I can't sure if you were making.
Yeah, it was Ray Charles when he played all those show tunes for the Fleeing Jews.
And he also should have won for Wolf of Wall Street. I thought. Honestly, I thought his performance in Wolf of Wall Street was better than.
I agree. I think that
McConaughey's won in Dallas. But everything is topical and political, which is why Eddie Redmayne still has a chance to win this year. And the whole thing is that does these things out of realm of what he's actually doing. He never really tackles anything other than maybe a biopic every once in a while. And he gets nominated a lot, but he's not necessarily topical. He's not poignant to what that year. I mean, Dallas Buyers Club won every acting award because of what? It was talking about a gay community that dealt with AIDS in the 80s.
Didn't Tom Hanks win?
Tom Hanks won for Philadelphia in 1993.
Yeah.
He's one of the only two.
That's the reason why I think that Eddie Redmayne does stand in his way. I mean, I don't think that he'll repeat, but and honestly, I haven't seen the movie, but I have it downloaded to watch because I pirate shit. But even watching the previews though, the thing is that it's not even like acting to me, man. Like Eddie Redmayne looks like he is a woman if you take away his British horse teeth. It looks like when he's playing a transgender person in that movie, it looks like that is who he really is, and so that's not impressive to me. But I will say that riding the coattails of Caitlyn Jenner, that puts him in the conversation, even if the movie is just blatant Oscar bait trash. And I'm so fucking tired of hearing, and this is the point I wanted to make to you earlier, Steve, of these movies like Danish Girl and Brooklyn and fucking Carol. And how many movies each year do we have this award bait nonsense? It's like A Forbidden Love. Who gives a fuck, man? A dime a dozen are those movies.
Well, yeah, no, that's true, but that's a very common cinematic trope that is lingered since Gone with the Wind. Forbidden Love is something that I think is very common in every
West Side Story.
Movie.
I'm a big fan of Manny.
Forbidden Love, which brings us back to the donkey shows.
The donkey shows. Win an Oscar for performing an actual donkey show.
Clerks 2 was snubbed that year.
I would vote for a person.
But you're right.
If they were nominated.
Well, you were talking about the other day about it. You thought that Danish Girl was Oscar bait, which it probably is Oscar bait. Eddie Redmayne was probably trying to capitalize on the fact that he did a great job. I'm biased. I thought he was a perfect Stephen Hawking. He did great. The movie was excellent, and he deserved every bout of that. Michael Keaton needs to shut his fucking mouth about not winning an Oscar because he's not that good of an actor.
He should have definitely won one for Batman.
I love Michael
Birdman. Batman. Either one.
Birdman was last.
Take your pick. You should have won one for either one.
Now, Eddie
Let me
Redmayne,
ask you a question real quick.
No, he should have won one for Johnny Dangerously. That movie was fucking phenomenal.
Multiplicity.
Well, and honestly,
hold on.
Phenomenal.
I want to ask a serious question. Does Oscar bait come with a jail sentence?
Only if you're Oscar
ridiculous.
comes with a life sentence.
Well, and here's one point I want to make that is that speaking on Eddie Redmayne, I don't think he'll not winning because he won last year. In that, I think that because of the condition and because of the vision, I think that Alejandro Inarritu should win Best Director for The Revenant, but he probably won't since he won for Birdman last year.
Well, yeah, and there's only been 4 back-to-back directors to win, and there's only been 7 actor or actresses because Katharine Hepburn won back-to-back ones too. For the best ones, it's very hard to repeat. It's harder than the fucking.
But who has a better chance? Do you think Danny Boyle has a better chance of winning?
Well, what's up? Say that again.
Do you think that Danny Boyle has the best chance of winning for Steve Jobs?
No, I don't. I think Danny Boyle he himself has become Oscar bait in his own He's his own thing now. I think Danny Boyle won for Slumdog Millionaire because he was the feel-good story of the year when we needed one, and that's the only one he's ever going to win. I think he's a great filmmaker, but he's never going to win another one.
Holy shit.
I thought it was crazy that
Did you just drop Feel Good Story of the Year?
Yeah, the reason that he won for Slumdog Millionaire that year is because that was
the Feel Good Story of the Year.
We needed that feel-good story of the year. The Academy votes. It's not like we vote. The Academy, which is comprised of everyone who's either won or been nominated for, gets a vote for however many wins or nominations they have.
So Leo gets to vote for himself?
Leo gets to vote for himself every year. That's why he's always disappointed. And
one people, one vote.
One people, one vote. And, that year was a year that Danny Boyle won. Danny Boyle is an incredible director. He's one of my favorite directors, but he's not an Oscar. I think the Steve Jobs movie is bullshit. I've seen it. It was just as boring as the fucking...
was not a feel-good
what's his name? The Ashton Kutcher one.
I was going to say, the balls of Danny Boyle to just walk into a studio office and be like, I know that we did a Steve Jobs movie a year ago, but I want you to say, fuck that movie, and we're going to do my version of the Steve Jobs story.
Even Steve Jobs
and just
here.
Make a new movie about it.
I don't know.
but to be fair, that Ashton Kutcher Steve Jobs movie was straight to Netflix.
That's not true, because it's not even on Netflix right now.
It got taken off. No one was watching it.
Straight to Redbox. The one in the corner in the fucking middle of nowhere.
Straight to the pawn shop.
Outside of Parma, where there's a werewolf hanging out.
Yeah,
oh,
right.
Werewolf, oh my God.
It's sitting next to the Redbox that's got the only copy of Fantastic Four.
On the realm of nominations, I know this is an Oscar nomination, but I want to bring this to Bobby's point of view because I remember I went on the whole. You know how I go off the deep end with movies a lot, or even TV shows, whatever. I go off the deep end with a lot of things.
Yeah.
I was watching the Critics' Choice Award today, and guess what was nominated for Best Horror Picture? Was what's that? God, I can't even remember it. It Follows.
Oh, really?
Nominated for Best Horror Picture, and it was also nominated for Best Score.
Bizarre. Hello, Moto.
Anyway, I just wanted to
seen it. Hey, so if you guys wanted a picture before, now Kai just took one of me.
No,
we already took a screenshot.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so is Leo going to win this year or not? I think he does.
If he does, the bear will. But that was my favorite movie.
I know, you like that.
I love it.
The bear will not win, damn it. The bear is dead.
I want to. Oh.
Okay, that scene was fucking brutal.
It was amazing.
I really want to see that movie. I don't like. I was kind of like, oh, that looks like a good Leo movie. It's whatever. I'm not really, but I read a review and saw some trailers for it, and I was like, okay, this kind of looks badass. I kind of want to go check it out. So
it's really good. If you like
I saw it in
graphic,
12mm
really
film.
tough movies to watch that are well played out. It's
well played out, because up until you said that, Fantastic Four fit all of that.
I'm not, dude. There's this line from Tom Hardy that's my favorite line in the whole movie, and he's talking to Leo about how he killed his boy, and he goes, maybe you should have raised a man instead of some girly bitch. After he killed his son, he fucking tells him that to his face. How badass is that?
Dude, okay, and that's the other thing too. Tom Hardy should win for Best Supporting Actor more than Leo should win for Best, because Tom Hardy, and I was talking to you and Brent about that.
Well,
that
Tom Hardy had
lines. Flipped open when he was like, "Don't ever invite me to the Oscar parties. This is not what I'm about. I fucking hate them. If you invite me up from that stage, I'm gonna say what I want." And so now I really do want the man to win, because apparently he's completely anti-Hollywood. He's anti anybody else. He doesn't like Leo. He didn't like the director. He fucking hated filming the movie. He doesn't give two shits for anything that he really does, except for the fact that he's like, I just like to act, and I don't really like the people that I act with. And he was like, put me on an Oscar stage, and I'm going to say exactly what I fucking want.
Born in the dark.
What I'm saying is, like, in a Best Supporting Actor role, I think maybe
was born in it.
Maybe Ruffalo beats him for Spotlight, but Tom Hardy
Ruffalo's not nominated for Spotlight.
Actor just because I want to see what the man's going to be like at the
Well, but Mark Ruffalo's not nominated for Spotlight.
Yeah, he is.
He's nominated for some other movie I've literally never heard of before, but it's not Spotlight.
Oh, was it Avengers 2?
Was it a Spotlight?
No, you fucking weirdo.
No, to his. So it was for Avengers 2?
Was it Fantastic Four?
It was Mark Ruffalo, the Mark Ruffalo story.
Written, directed, and produced by Mark Ruffalo.
That's fucking Creed, man. That movie was...
Ruffalo.
I've never seen that movie, but honestly, to anybody who says that the Academy doesn't have a heart, or there's a lot of talk right now about the hashtag Oscars so white, because it's the second year in a row they haven't nominated any colored or minority colored people for any major roles.
They don't like
to be fair,
colored.
2 years ago, 12 Years a Slave swept everything.
No. Creed really should have got nominated.
No, to be fair, Oscar So White is it should take a drastic sidestep to obviously the Academy cares, because by nominating Sylvester Stallone for Best Supporting, they're showing they truly care about the homeless community.
They do. They love the senior citizens. We haven't seen someone this old get nominated for anything since Jessica Lansbury for Murder, She Wrote.
Does that mean we're going to start seeing affirmative action in that?
That's incorrect, because Mickey Rourke was nominated for Murder, She Wrote.
That's very true. Oh, was it Jessica Lansbury got nominated for The Wrestler?
Yeah. Jessica Lansbury was, she was.
When she played Bobby the Brain Heenan?
No, she played Mickey Rourke. She played Mickey Rourke playing playing a character.
I was get those mixed up.
Yeah, that was.
I think
it's a hard distinction. Common mistake.
I want to see Jessica Lansbury play Randy Orton. The Wrestler 2, Wrestler.
Yeah, there you go.
So, Hateful Eight, any noms?
Hateful Eight only got scored, and honestly, the biggest one that was a surprise was that
Best Supporting Actress.
They've ever written a movie. What's his name? Oh, that's right. Jessica Jason Leigh got Best Supporting Actress.
She definitely.
And she was great in it. But
and early indications are she's going to win too.
The Best Original Screenplay. This is the first time he's ever made a movie and not gotten Best Original Screenplay.
I know I keep missing this whenever we talk about overrated things. I really don't like Quentin Tarantino.
Really?
Right, well,
Why?
I thought Pulp Fiction was okay.
It was okay.
You didn't get it.
It was just okay.
I mean, it's fine. I get it. It was just okay. It was good, but it wasn't great. And there's just not one Tarantino movie I've seen that I'm just like, that was fucking awesome.
You never like Django or Inglourious?
Django was.
Inglourious was good. It's probably one of my favorite ones, but it's just good. I wasn't as excited about it as everybody else was.
You didn't like James and the Giant Peach?
No, I preferred.
You were more of a Tangled fan.
What about Star Wars?
No, I've never seen Tangled.
Tangled about
Frozen, baby.
Rapunzel. Oh yeah, Frozen was great too. Yeah. Frozen's another good.
Honestly, Tim, I actually think that I'm a little surprised. I'm a little surprised that you don't like Quentin Tarantino, because I know you very well, and we have very similar sense of humor, and so I'm a little baffled that you don't think that his movies are fucking hysterical.
I mean, I don't get. I saw Django Unchained, and I was just like.
Were you gonna say that you chuckled?
I chuckle when I see things that are funny, but I'm saying I don't know. I just don't. It just doesn't resonate with me. Just like Ben Affleck, I can't really put my finger on it. It just doesn't resonate with me.
You didn't like Daredevil?
Daredevil is one of my favorite movies in the world. Said no one ever.
I mean, I don't know. Ben Affleck probably made a lot of money off it.
Okay, I'm sure he made a shit ton of money off of it.
Yeah, he bought a second house with it.
He was a supporting actor in fucking Good Will Hunting.
And?
There you go. And he won a writing award for that.
He was also in...
he won Best Director for Argo.
We're not talking about this. We already had a whole podcast segment that's been released on this.
I'm just saying Quentin Tarantino has just never resonated with me. So, I mean, yeah, Kill Bill, I actively had to struggle and make myself watch Volume 2 because I just did not understand the appeal.
Kill Bill is actually my least favorite.
Okay, like I said, Pulp Fiction was good. Did he do Natural Born Killer?
No, that was
Oliver Stone.
Okay.
Oliver Stone, yeah.
Which would be why I like that one.
Dust Till Dawn, though?
He was in.
He acted that.
Dust Till Dawn, and he acted in it, but he was not a director.
So yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just something about I don't get it. It just doesn't resonate with me. So.
But I know that you'll appreciate that, Bobby, that the Hateful Eight score got nominated, and I think it's a shame to win.
Yeah.
It's won everything.
Well, I was saying, I mean, it won the Golden Globe, and
won everything.
Yeah,
it's gonna win. Yeah.
And honestly, that soundtrack is badass, and it gets stuck in my fucking head all the time, dude. Like, and that's weird. That's weird to say because it's not like a big anthem theme like Star Wars or Jurassic Park.
I'm pumped up to work out too because I work out a lot. I'm a really ripped guy. Everyone listening, I'm a very athletic.
Right. Single and ready to mingle. No, I'm just saying like for a dark comedy drama. I mean, legitimately, like I just fucking walk around sometimes, and if you've never seen the movie, this is nonsense. But I'm just fucking like, no, you know, like it just fucking stays in my head forever. I don't know. That was a great fucking movie. I've seen that twice. Saw The Revenant twice.
You do that just before you sit on the couch with a big bucket of fucking popcorn and do a podcast?
Yeah. That's how I amp myself up. Now, you know what, Steve? What do you think has Best Picture? Since nobody else here knows, or
Best Picture, I think Revenant's taking it.
Should we list off for you folk the 8 films for Best Picture, and then y'all can say if you've seen any of them or not?
So,
do it.
Revenant.
Get off your high horse first.
Brooklyn. The Martian.
The such a fucking travesty that movie is nominated for so much shit. Honestly, I didn't even finish that film. I hated it so bad.
I didn't think it was that great. I didn't think it was that great either.
I watched that movie when I was wasted, and it still was not fucking good. I turned it off.
That's really weird because I'm a really big fan of Matt Damon, and I thought that.
Well, couldn't even get through it.
I couldn't even get through it.
The whole thing is like Ben Affleck wrote it, so.
Right. That was my
They wrote
favorite.
it together.
I do like Ridley Scott though, but his last few films have been a blatant swing and a miss to me. He needs to hold out until he does Prometheus. He needs to hold out until he does a new Prometheus movie.
The new Prometheus movie, which is
he's working on a new Alien movie.
It's called
Prometheus 2.
It's Prometheus 2. It's called Alien Centuries or something like that.
It's called Prometheus 2 Aliens .5 or something like that.
.5.
And prequel thing.
But hey, let's stop four. What are the other ones? Brooklyn, Revenant,
Spotlight, Carol,
Spotlight.
Mad Max.
Mad Max Fury Road, which has been sweeping fucking awards in terms of it got the Golden Globes Best Picture. Mad Max Fury Road won Golden Globes Best Picture.
It's a great fucking movie.
I thought
it was amazing considering what it was like, what it could have been, right?
Exactly.
Like this could have been just a train wreck of a movie, but it was like
it was actually
pretty good.
And the whole thing is like it's been winning all the visual effects ones. It's been beating Star Wars out of visual effects.
Shut up.
And then it's been beating Star Wars and sound editing, sound mixing, but that's not Oscars yet. I think Star Wars has.
Well, you know what? Okay,
let's. Mad Max is that the effects in it are all practical. Almost everything in that movie,
except for the Desert
effects.
Storm scene, it's all practical. It's none of it CGI.
They had
it's
mechanics
like if Star
on
Wars
scene.
took place on Tatooine for the whole fucking movie. That's fucking Mad Max.
Dirt.
So they built all the cars.
They've won for costume and makeup. They've won.
Rebuilt them.
They've won for.
But at
So
least Star
Steve.
Wars had Star Destroyers and fucking
lightsabers. Those are practical.
Yeah, you're right. You know, and like I mean, I'm just glad that Star Wars is up for my favorite category, which is most ripped off screenplay by the same movie franchise over and over again.
Well, but here, let me ask this, because
I haven't seen a winner since Rocky.
Right.
And you're probably really pissed off. And you're probably really pissed off.
I'm not even mad because that was a great joke.
And you're probably really pissed now that Creed didn't get nominated.
Based on their title, how about Friday the 13th or fucking...
Those were never nominated.
I'm sure, yeah, Friday the 13th, Part 7 was never nominated for an Oscar.
I mean, yeah, maybe
should have been, because that was my favorite one.
Well, check us out. Here's something that we can all talk about right now, because everybody's obviously watched movies throughout the year. So, when we go around and talk about biggest snubs, whether it's for movie or for director or for actor,
I have one. I can go on that one right now.
Well, I'm going to kick off really quick, and I'm actually going to say something that I feel like old Tim here is going to fill me on a little bit too. Honestly, I'm a little bummed that none of the Star Wars not a single Star Wars character got nominated for Best Supporting. Because I think that all three of those dudes, specifically Finn and Rey, killed it. I mean, utterly killed it. As far as action movies go, incredible.
That's the whole thing. They're never going to nominate an actor in that type of a movie, which sucks because honestly, because you could have made the same.
Question.
Go for it.
Anybody who acted in Mad Max nominated for anything?
No.
They not for Oscars. They were all nominated for other things.
Tom Hardy got Best Supporting Actor for The Revenant, but not for Mad Max.
Okay. So I mean, those are questions. So okay. So yeah,
the whole thing is that they're never going to nominate big franchises. Honestly, you could have argued that. I mean, the last time they did it, which is something I know is it was a really big news that Johnny Depp got nominated for Jack Sparrow in the very first Pirates because it was like. This is like a block. Captain. Sorry, Captain. You're right. Oh my gosh, I'm breaking my rules.
Well, actually, old Johnny Depp was actually. I mean, before a lot of the Oscar slew season hit, for Black Mass, as his role as Whitey Bulger. I mean, he was projected as an Oscar finalist, but he is nowhere to be seen.
And honestly, that might be a snub there because I think he did a great job continuing the other people. But like, and
to be fair, I mean, they're talking about like this whole like Oscars only like getting white people in there. Whitey Bulger, it's in the name.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You can't get more white than Whitey, you know?
That's
what I would say. I have that tattooed. Can't get more white than Whitey. Yeah, I guess so. My biggest snub is the movie, I'm not sure if anyone's seen this, Sicario.
No, I haven't seen it yet, but
Sicario stars Emily Blunt and Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin and this CIA group that fights against the cartel that's trying to come over across the borders to do their crimes before they go back across the border. It's a great movie. So Emily Blunt, I feel like, is one of the strongest actors who hasn't gotten a nomination yet. And Josh Brolin's already been nominated twice. and Benicio del Toro's already been nominated once, so I don't know why that fell completely under the wayside of anybody watching it, because I feel like it's a much stronger movie than The Danish Girl. Honestly, as much as I express to you how much I love Brooklyn, because it's a great love story, it's a better movie than Brooklyn. It is action-packed and has a lot of emotion around it, and it's topical. It's a topical movie. It's about border patrol, which I thought definitely that would have garnered some kind of attention, but they got nothing. That's my Oscar snub.
So correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember seeing Straight Outta Compton nominated.
One nod.
Best original song by Dr. Dre.
Best
I hope he
original
takes
song.
it,
Oh, was that Kush?
because Dre's about to get his first Oscar.
He needs it.
Oh.
We haven't seen a rapper win an Oscar since Eminem for 8 Mile.
It's true.
Boom.
They keep
Oscar
giving it to
knowledge.
fucking
Who
Disney
did not
Delta.
deserve an Oscar for that movie?
You shut
But
your
no,
goddamn mouth. Elsa deserves everything she gets.
Straight Outta Compton, I
It was
thoroughly
incredible.
enjoyed.
It was a
Great movie.
Let's give 50 Cent an Oscar too. While we're at it. Fuck it.
All the 4 guys that played the Eazy-E
Yeah, they're black
and
guys.
Dr. Dre.
And Dre and Cube and all them.
MC Ren.
They looked exactly like those guys.
Well,
And-
Dre's person who's playing Dre was his son.
That was Ice Cube.
That was also Ice Cube's son.
They both had
They
They're
were
both-
Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, same son?
Yeah.
The
Not
same
the son. No, yeah, the same son. No, different son, same mother.
Gotcha. That makes sense. A lot of people were doing that in the late 90s.
No, I really enjoyed that. I thought that was very well done.
You know, honestly, I actually think that definitely. I mean, I don't know about acting wise, but I mean, like best picture wise, it definitely should have been there.
I think The Martian could have been left off, but
Yeah. Well, I think Mad Max could have been left off.
I think Mad Max deserves to be there.
Yeah.
I really
Well,
do
good
think
movie.
Mad
Good
Max
movie.
deserves to be there.
So,
Because well, okay, can I dispute you on this one though?
You absolutely
Because in the realm of all these CGI movies coming out, and the whole thing is like even Star Wars, which I like Star Wars, I like Mad Max because I'm a Star Wars fan, not a Mad Max fan. But in the realm of CGI and putting all this stuff into computer graphics, Mad Max did something pioneer-esque in this realm of cinema making, all that stuff. Is it did everything, like you said, practically. Except for one scene, everything was practical stunts, everything was practically driven, and it wasn't that bad of a story.
Do you know
In fact,
what-
it was a very good story written up to, like, all the acting and all that stuff, but...
Bad Boys
Just
2.
driving down the road the whole time.
everything
Oh, no, they did not! No, they did not! I know that's a lie, because that was a Michael Bay film!
No, Bad Boys 2?
Bad
That was
Boys
2 with
2.
Michael Bay. Look that shit up.
It was
Oh,
all
take a
practical.
trip back to the
All
Right.
practical. I watched a documentary on it, and it was all practical.
They cut Michael Bay's part out of that because
Yeah,
of that.
There's a snub for you, Will Smith and Concussion.
Oh
He
my
got
God.
nominated for a few, but he didn't
No.
get
Martin Lawrence didn't get shit for that either.
So, if I could talk about my snub real quick. Just
Yeah.
so I could
Hey.
pop in on this.
Tim,
Yeah.
would you talk about your snub, please?
Yeah, if I could. This is something that's really...
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, don't be
John
stupid.
Wick.
Don't be stupid. I'm trying to be serious.
That was
here.
last year.
All right? I'm trying to be serious. I cannot believe Fantastic
My
Four was
name
not nominated
is-
for anything.
He's coming out swinging with Chris Pine
Can
right
I
now.
actually- Has anyone actually seen that movie other than me?
I've seen
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four?
Four.
Yeah.
The new one?
Yeah.
Like
No, I've seen
fantastic with the
trailers.
4 is the A?
Yes.
Okay.
My cousin
Am I-
forced it upon me, but it's just
Am I-
fucking dust.
Am I wrong that the first at least 35, 40 minutes aren't bad? And
Not bad.
you're kind of thinking, this movie might go somewhere.
And
And then
it
like
doesn't.
it has this long,
And then
it has like an
it's a big
hour-long
stop sign
montage
for the
of
rest of the
scientists doing things that, like, I'm not even kidding. It's like an hour-long montage of them just being like musing, like, we're figuring out science things, and then suddenly they're in a different dimension and they're fighting the bad guy, and you realize,
Was
yeah,
it an eyeless?
this movie lost its entire budget halfway through
Science.
filming because it's just like, what should we do? Maybe he'll shoot electricity, but it's not real electricity, and then drop the big guy out of the plane. So it's like he drops, and it's like, oh my God, we're all fighting, but suddenly there was no fight, and now it's just an emotional reaction to the fight that never took place. Am I wrong about that? Because the fight didn't really
Okay,
take
look.
place.
Spoiler.
No,
We
you're
just
not wrong.
spent
Spoiler alert.
way more talking about that movie than anybody ever did combined.
That's your fault.
You brought it up.
I'm just saying.
So all those that didn't see the movie, I'm sorry. Ruined the end
Sorry, I
for
just
you.
ruined the end
Look.
for you.
I'm going to be honest. I only saw 3 movies this year, okay? And I saw Avengers 2, Jurassic World, and Star Wars. That is it. Those are the only movies I saw.
You didn't pick a bad 3. Because honestly, as much as I would put Star Wars,
He watched
Jurassic World,
Mad
and
Max,
then
but he
Avengers,
didn't remember
they're all
it,
very
'cause
enjoyable
it wasn't
films.
memorable.
Okay, well then, Tim, do you
Yes, sir.
do you think that any of those things? Because I mean, I feel like I know that the Oscars give a lot to action movies, but I think that maybe you could make a case to the crowd here, the good people at home. Maybe Chris Pratt deserved to be there, or
as a big fan of Chris Pratt.
That's what I was
I love
saying.
Chris
My
Pratt.
Jack Sparrow thing was like, did Chris Pratt not deserve a Best Acting nomination for Guardians of the Galaxy? Because
No,
he was,
so good.
but because it's a franchise movie, he didn't. Continue.
I would give Chris Pratt every award, including my own.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt, we love you.
Chris Pratt, please come on the
Oh,
show.
please, I would. Yes,
You want to come to Boise? You can stay in my basement.
we could do it over Skype. We'll kick Bobby off. We don't know how to do two Skypes at once. But
there's not a fucking chance in the world I would let you guys Skype Chris Pratt without me.
Are you fucking kidding me?
yeah, there's not a chance in the world I would let you stop that.
I would fly to Boise, you fucking bitch.
Okay, there we go.
All right.
All
So Chris Pratt's going to be here February 27th. Our show is going to be with Chris Pratt.
We've got it all worked out.
This is a credit card right there, and I will fly home. Or I'll play the lottery, and if I win, then I'll come home. If I don't, I'll set up a GoFundMe, and then I'll get home other ways.
There we go.
There you go.
Bring it back.
I love
All right.
that.
Do you want to talk about anything in the
What's your
Oscars
favorite
or-
movie this year, Jared?
My favorite movie this year, I don't know, because fucking...
All we saw was Mad Max, and he doesn't remember
I
anything.
saw Mad Max, and I saw Star Wars, and I saw Martian, and I saw some other... I don't even...
Did you like The Martian?
No.
That sucks.
I thought it was kind of too lighthearted for that affair.
Well, didn't it get nominated as best comedy in?
The Golden Globes.
Yeah, but to be fair, in the Golden Globes, you gotta choose where if your thing is you can choose where it goes, what category it is. So Ridley Scott put it in best comedy because it had no chance in best drama.
It's actually best comedy or musical, but I love that because a musical comes out every few years, and so it's just like best comedy or musical.
Let me piggyback on Bobby's question just real
Hold
quick.
on, did John Wick come out this year? Because that came out this year, isn't it?
No, it came out last year, but they are making a sequel that comes out next year.
I'll watch the fuck out of that sequel because John Wick was a good movie.
I love John.
John Wick
That
was great.
movie was fantastic.
Oh my God, you guys are all out of your fucking minds right now.
Dude, have you
You
seen
shut
the movie?
the fuck up right now.
Have you
Okay.
seen the movie, Bobby?
The man loses
What?
his dog.
Okay, I get why that would bother you, Brent, because it came out around pretty close to a time where you lost your best friend, and I understand that. And
That was this year.
and I love you for it. No, I love you for it, and I love Meatwad.
Might have been 2015.
no.
Read his
But-
name on national radio right
No.
now.
Anyway, no,
Hold
John Wick, Keanu Reeves is horrendous.
No, he's not.
You're not allowed to be serious anymore because every time you say that, you bring up anything.
Overruled.
Overruled.
Start of the show overruled.
Objection.
I won't bring up Fantastic Four again.
No.
You only get two more, Tim.
I'm not
Two
going to bring it
more.
up again. I just want to talk about something serious. The Oscar does not nominate movies that I want to watch. That's why I put more stock in the MTV Movie Awards because they talk about the movies that I want to talk about.
That's actually okay.
That's why Star Wars is going to win.
That's actually not a bad point that he makes. The Oscars, dude, the Oscars, how do you say, put themselves out too much to a crowd that aren't even seeing these movies. Because that's a big thing. Each year, all these, I think Martian grossed the most. I don't know what the Revenant's like that, but the Revenant's not making no money. It's not making money. But the Oscars put themselves in a position that they're nominating movies that you're like, okay, is it a functional thing with Hollywood? It's like, well, let's nominate these good movies that no one's going to go see because then what happens? You see they're nominated, you go see them.
The Oscars is just a gigantic circle jerk.
It's short for Oscar the Grouch because fuck you, they're gonna fucking vote for who they want to.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very true.
That's honestly okay. If it wasn't for Leo and my fandom of people winning awards, then I probably wouldn't watch them. But I have had the feeling for a very long time that the Oscars really are like a more glorified Sundance Film Festival because like 75% of the shit that they nominate are all things that they're not big market, they're not blockbusters, so it's kind of useless they put it on such a grand stage.
But is it a money-making thing? Because the whole thing is like if they get nominated, you want to go see those movies. Sorry, you want to go see those movies.
No, and I feel that, but that's okay. Like, okay, I was in class last Thursday, and I'm sitting there, and we're in a fucking lecture, and all of a sudden I get the update on my phone. It's like, boom, this is the time. This is the alarm you set. The Oscar nominees are out, and I'm like, fuck this lecture. I'm just logging into Google right now.
Worse pass than I'm on.
No, because I wanted to make sure Leo was nominated.
I think I was a shoo-in.
And so,
Fuck my education. Who's getting nominated?
Right. So I look this shit up. I see it. I get all fucking pumped, and then all of a sudden, then like, you know, I don't know, then like our first break hits and I'm like, everybody, fucking Leo got nominated. And everybody's like, oh, you got a hard on for Leo? I'm like, fuck yeah, I do. And then everybody's like, dude, the Oscars are such bullshit, because I told you before, I live in a pretentious fucking town. So everybody's like, oh, the fucking Oscars. No, we go to the fucking Denver what the fuck ever awards. And like, I'm like, no. And so I try and...
They were really
What?
good this year.
Yeah, dude, Mad Max is
Yeah.
nominated for a lot of stuff at the Denver whatever awards.
Right. So, but like, this is my explanation for them, because, you know, the place we live is obviously like, there's a lot of University of Colorado fans, Buffalo fans. And although they're horrible, they haven't been good since Cordell Stewart in the 90s, but I try and break it down to them like this. I try and say, hey, look, y'all, because my class is a lot of older people than I am. I'm like, hey, y'all really care about this fucking terrible-ass football team, and it's college football is fucking rigged. I mean, they have these bullshit, you know, like people who decide, these committees decide shit. I'm like, if Colorado, if they're a great team, if they go undefeated and they don't go to the national championship game, then you still might feel in your heart they're the best, but it doesn't fucking matter until they get that national championship victory, even if that shit's rigged. So that's how I feel about Leo, and that's how I feel about some of my favorite directors, is that it doesn't matter if I know they're the best. You got to get that bullshit award, and then everybody can shut the fuck up.
In terms of this, and I'm not sure if anyone cares about this as much as I do, or like
Probably
anybody else does. I went to film school. A big part of my life did revolve around filmmaking, and I really liked it. And I loved all the process of it and all that stuff. That's where I really buy into movies.
That explains a lot of your education on this topic.
And like that's why I really I delve into this stuff. And the Oscars are the Super Bowl of winning something, because it's job performance based. Really, it is job performance based. If you get an Oscar, you're probably guaranteed to work and have a job for a good another, I don't know, 6-7 years. That's longevity to you. And so, like, when I say it's the Super Bowl of winning, when you win one, you get to keep seeing these actors or actresses over and over again, or these composers, anything that you like about movies. Star Wars even, composers, costume designers, production designers, all that stuff. These people, if they win, even if they get nominated, Job of the Hutt handlers, they get to keep working over and over again. Now, some of them are established because they've been there for years. Meryl Streep has 15 nominations, 7 wins.
Frank Oz.
And you know what I mean? Like, she's not ever gonna like go in and audition for something ever again, type of thing. But as young people come up and like new directors, I'm always fascinated by new directors, what they're gonna do and all that stuff. These awards mean a lot because it's clout. And that's all that exists in that world, because I've been in that world, is clout. You have to have the clout to move on to your next project, to get your next thing.
And I get that, and that's wow, you're really passionate about that. And
I am, because it really matters to me.
That moves me. But until the Oscars take shit serious and nominate Fantastic Four for anything,
You have one left.
I'm just not interested in what they have to say.
That's fine. But that's just 1 year. Next year maybe they'll come out of Fantastic 2, which would be a back. Digressing from Fantastic Four, but it'll be the second one, so there'll be 2 of them, because the other 2 are dead. I don't know. They're going to figure out something.
Steve, and to piggyback on your point, Steve, I mean, think about like a big star that people like nowadays is Jennifer Lawrence, and the Oscars crushed that girl's career and threw her into the spotlight, though.
What was she even in?
She was in Winter's Bone. She was first nominated. She won for David O. Russell's second film, the one with Jeremy Renner, Christian Bale, American Hustle.
Okay, she did not win for American Hustle. Amy Adams won for American Hustle. She won for Silver Linings Playbook,
which is also David O.
She was nominated for American Hustle. She's in the Hunger Games, for fuck's sake, Tim.
What the fuck is a Hunger Game?
Well, it's where you take 2 homeless people and you put a sandwich in the middle, and they get fight to the death over it.
Can I say this to you before you wrap this up? Tim, because I know that you're grimacing at me.
I got these cheeseburgers.
In terms of the
that's fucking popcorn worthy.
So Oscar Isaac was in Star Wars
Isaac
Force
Newton?
Awakens. He played Poe, the pilot. Poe Dameron. He played a hotshot pilot. He was an up-and-coming actor who kept getting nominated for all these awards, but he wasn't getting any big movies. And the reason that I say this, like, everyone should care about what the nominations are, because we all watch movies. You all want to see these different actors, actresses, anything grow into more than what they are, and it really does stem a lot off of nomination work. And he got a lot of nominations in the last 5 years, and he landed that Steven Spielberg even auditioned because of what? Because of his work before it, and because he got nominated, because he was known as a up-and-coming actor. That's all I'm saying about it.
Well, and to be fair, though,
that's the way that, like, that's why I follow him, is because I want to see these different people succeed.
That's good.
You know.
Well,
And
but to be fair,
honestly, he's a badass.
No,
he's
my
going to be
God.
you
can't say, and that's my point, and then keep
he's probably
talking.
my favorite character in the new Star Wars films because he's a badass pilot. But how did he get there? He got there through doing work through very low-level stuff that kept getting nominated.
Okay.
Sure. But the one thing I will say, though, the only thing I'll say about, like, as bummed as I am that there was no Chris Pratt nomination and no other Star Wars nomination, is that at the very least, if you are the main character in Jurassic World and it's a franchise film and it blows the fucking doors off the fucking Hollywood and it makes tons of money, or if you're in Star Wars and it's like the reimagining and like bringing it back to the creativity of the old ones, and I mean, Oscar nom or not, you're fucking set. You know what I'm saying?
True, yeah.
So,
You put yourself, it's Orlando Bloom-esque. You put yourself in a franchise. You put himself in two, and back-to-back, he put himself in Lord of the Rings, and he got himself in Pirates of the Caribbean. The man's set for life.
Yeah, he's good.
You know, so if you put yourself in a franchise, there is something they say the longevity of
But
an
the
actor.
first time I see a movie that says Oscar nominee Orlando Bloom, I'm like, I don't want to watch this movie.
Come on!
About it. Okay, so I'm gonna put a wrap on this before Steve jizzes all over the table.
Can we at least call out like Best Picture and shit?
For fuck's sake, go! Give it. You've been fucking jizzing all over
Jesus
Revenant
Christ.
the whole night, man.
Yeah, Revenant. Best Picture.
you know,
That's
I'm
a
gonna
movie.
We've got like 3 times now. Revenant.
Go watch
Revenant's
Revenant.
Revenant's gonna win.
Revenant.
Why not?
Yeah, it's gonna be Revenant. And the bear for the Oscar. All right, we're gonna take a quick break.
Hold on, Tim. Do you know what they went through to make that fucking movie? Do you know what happened to Leo to make that movie?
They fucking.
With some more ignorant rant. And we're back. And so enough of this goddamn Oscar nonsense.
Bullshit.
What?
Oscar nonsense.
Nonsense. That's good. I like that.
Hey,
Fucking, oh, dude, fucking hashtag Oscar nonsense. I like that.
There it is.
The Oscar since I was
It'd be awesome if we could do a live show during the Oscars.
Like live tweet it.
But what we are going to talk about is something that people want to hear about, and that's some goddamn good movies. I'm talking some I'm talking Star Wars. I'm talking
Jurassic
Hell yeah, The
World,
Revenant.
Adventures Age of
I'm
Ultron.
talking Fantastic Four.
Nope, that was your last one. That was your last one.
You hit 4 on the Fantastic, okay?
So we all, Bobby has regaled us with all these, and Steve has regaled us with all these Oscar movies that they saw this year. And really, yeah, okay, those are good movies, whatever.
Come on now, The Revenant is a blockbuster, by the way, because the first weekend that was released, it was projected to beat Star Wars, and it only lost by like $1 million.
You said in the last segment it wasn't making money.
I said it.
No, Steve said that.
It's not making money.
But The Revenant, it's opening weekend. I went and saw it in theaters a week and a half after it was released, and it was a fucking sold-out theater.
Oh, was it sold out like Star Wars sold out? Yeah, I don't think so.
Actually, no, because when we saw Star Wars that night, there was less people there than there were in The Revenant when I saw it a week and a half later on a Tuesday.
Saw a midnight showing in the middle of the week.
In terms of blockbuster, you have to look at the box office as what blockbuster means. And Revenant made, what, $17.9 million in its first weekend? How many did Star Wars make?
It was like I think
$150 billion.
I think it was a fucking recent lottery number. Is what it was.
Yeah, I was going to start a GoFundMe account to get the money I got back from seeing Star Wars.
Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay,
man. Like,
well, yeah,
what blockbusters? What?
Because Jurassic World is a good movie.
I thought it was great.
Jurassic World was a great
I
movie.
mean, okay, so the whole thing.
I can't say enough good things about Chris Pratt.
Neither can I. The man might.
Well, he's a Seahawks fan. How about that?
I mean, we can't all be perfect.
And I'm not gonna lie. After his old role in Guardians and the way he's acted in almost every film he's been cast in, how is that man not being brought in the Star Wars universe as possibly the next Han Solo?
I wish
not the next Han Solo.
No, he should have
He's not
been.
even in the final 3 on that. I saw the final 3 cuts, and I didn't know any one of them, and I was like, it hurt me right here. My only consolation is that I think he's still in the running for a young Indiana Jones. Yeah. Which is
he is.
Actually, let me talk about this. Let me talk about not
Why
blockbusters.
not run that franchise?
Let's talk about blockbusters that are coming up that we're excited about. What's coming up that you want to see this year?
Hands down, Civil War.
Street Fighter 5.
Okay, we're not talking games, Bobby. You lost your chance to talk about games with me. on the last episode when you got drunk.
I'm saying Civil War.
Oh, but
Civil War does look.
Civil War because it's doing something that Marvel hasn't done, because Marvel's now owned by Disney, and what they do the entire time, they dumb it down. It's kids' movies. You're never really... Everything is so kid-ish. It's almost like you're going to watch a kids' movie that is with a canon for adults, because we are the ones who all read all that stuff. Civil War should not be that way. In fact, people read James Gunn, who directed Guardians of the Galaxy, watched it, and he said, expect surprises, expect to not exactly see what you wanted to see, and expect something that Marvel hasn't done before.
He said that Tom Holland, the guy that plays the new Spider-Man guy, is off the chain.
Yeah, said it's phenomenal. I saw that.
Well,
okay. Deadpool.
Deadpool, yes.
Deadpool would be great too, but in terms of just seeing Marvel stuff because DC's always been darker, and I like that about DC. DC's very
Batman and Robin say hi.
Very good at being dark, and Marvel kind of doesn't. They're always kind of kiddish, and there are some of my favorite characters, but this is the one storyline that's like,
I don't know that Winter Soldier was all that dark.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not. The Winter Soldier could have been way darker. And the whole thing, even Winter Soldier, the last Captain America, set up what could happen in this one. At the end of Winter Soldier, that mercenary dies. I don't remember his exact name, which is baffling because I usually do. That is Crossbones. Crossbones is the one who assassinates Captain America, and Crossbones is the bad guy in Civil War.
Right.
And
because so is Baron Zero.
Zemo's in Civil War too. And so it's like there's obviously everyone's fighting against each other. There's all these exterior factors.
And you're missing the biggest bad guy in Civil War,
which is
Iron Man, Tony Stark.
Oh, okay. That's actually great that you picked that up, because I love the fact that what would you pick in the Civil War? Would you pick registration or anti-registration?
And I think
everybody goes anti, and I'm not even a Cap fan. I am now, because the movie's made him look way better than the comic books. He's a
Well, dude, I'm a huge Cap fan. Come on, there's only one God, man, but I'm sure he doesn't wear a cape.
I know, yeah. And that God who wears a cape is the God I worship.
Superman, right?
Oh, false idol?
No, Thor, the God of Thunder. Come on, guys.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it says in the Ten Commandments, thou shalt have no other gods before me.
I get it. What I'm saying is which side do you pick? Who would you go with?
I side with Cap, because Cap is right.
Cap's right.
And this is...
What? Hold on. Tim, you fucking fought in a war. Jared, you were married to someone in a war, and the rest of us are all registered for the draft. So how can we all say we'd side with Cap when we have all done it?
It's an idealist world, Bobby.
Yeah, this isn't reality.
Oh, man. See, those are my favorite movies. That's why I like the Oscars so much. I'm a big Brooklyn guy.
I know. Realism has its place.
This was the great thing about when the comics ran the Civil War event, because it was a huge event.
Huge.
Comic.
Can I?
Yeah.
Thank you. So was that Captain America, who was the symbol of the government, was like, no, I'm saying no to the government. And Tony Stark, who has always legitimately been anti-government,
America was a terrorist.
Was the face of the government. And so, so the whole dynamic. Where do you cross the line? At Cap, so many thoughts, can't get them out. Legible.
Well, that's the whole thing is Civil War was the highest selling Marvel series other than the Dark Phoenix saga, which I think has something to say. Am I incorrect about that?
No, I think you're right. I was trying to think of anyone that came close.
And then the newest one, because X-Men's completely fallen back in front of. They stopped the X-Men comic series, by the way, which is
that's not
insane.
true. All different X-Men and
they're rebooting them.
Uncanny X-Men. As a result of the Secret Wars. Don't mess with me on this.
Dude, okay, all right. I do know.
Oh yeah, but
because AVX, Avengers vs. X-Men,
was pre-Secret Wars.
Was pre-Secret Wars, and it was their thing that relaunched the X-Men.
Except Secret Wars is what's relaunching Marvel.
No, not necessarily. Marvel had other franchises that were still doing fine.
Right, but what I'm saying is the Secret Wars storyline that's going on right now actually just ended. Is what Marvel used as a platform to relaunch everything.
No, they used.
Yeah, but you don't have to look. You don't have to look any further though than.
It bought them enough money to do it. Because no one was buying.
Secret Wars launched everything. Secret Wars destroyed everything, including, which to my very.
Let me just grab my popcorn again.
Secret Wars, to my very much dismay,
seriously
destroyed the Ultimate Universe.
All they have to do is.
It destroyed every universe.
It destroyed every universe, and that's why.
And all you were left with was Battle World.
A Battle World that had the entire world.
Waterworld, like with Kevin Costner.
That no one wanted to relate with anymore because Cyclops had already fucking gone.
No, Battle World was what was left.
Look, I thought we were always joking about it being Tim's show or being Steve's show, but I guess this is where we realize right away whose show it is.
Everyone take off their headphones.
Who's joking?
So
This segment is.
Okay.
It's called Blockbusters. It's not fucking Captain America.
So we're excited for Civil War.
We'll take up a comic segment in the future.
Yeah, okay. Well, and we're excited for Civil War and
So let's not talk about comic blockbusters anymore.
Okay.
Batman vs.
Right? No.
Super excited about.
That one happens in the same month. I'm all jacked for that.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Let me know when we're going to do that comic book segment, because that'll be the show that I'm the alternate on.
I will say there's another one. If we're going to go back into what Bobby wants to say, who just left with his goddamn tub of popcorn.
I just got done telling Bobby that.
It's the only thing I have, man.
And then you guys just shot that in the foot.
Yeah,
Maybe
sorry about
It's
that.
going to happen sometime.
You know,
But the next DiCaprio film is the guy who was put on trial, who had 62 different personalities. I'm very excited to see that, because if DiCaprio doesn't win this year, maybe we'll win next year for that one. That's something I'm excited
because
for.
he'll get 62 different chances to win the Oscar.
And he'll still lose.
I do declare that I did not kill that man.
Is that the streetcar from Desire?
Oh my God. I've always relied on the kindness of strangers.
DiCaprio cannot fake a fucking accent to save his life. Every fucking time he's done a movie where he's had a Brooklyn accent or
A Brooklyn accent? What's eating Gilbert Grape says hi.
I don't know about.
Gilbert! Gilbert! Where's Arnie?
Vampire Diaries says hi.
Samurai Ninja says hi.
every
Samurai
thing
Ninja
doesn't mean shit. Because
Yeah, it's a real
I
show.
hear Leonardo DiCaprio do an accent, I go, fuck, he's fucking trying to do something he can't do again.
Blood Diamond says hi.
Yes,
Yeah, Blood Diamond does say hi. Hi, I can't fucking do a fucking South African accent.
He did South Africa. That's why he got nominated for Best Actor for that,
perfect.
because it was perfect.
It was a perfect South African accent.
Oh my God.
Okay, and hold on. Titanic says hi.
He did a great immigrant
Titanic does not say hi.
accent coming back from America. Yeah, he was
Oh
great.
my God.
Yeah.
I was saying, he was, come on now, he was from Wisconsin, and that movie clearly took place in London.
I just watched Blood Diamond the other day, and I was like, holy fuck, I cannot stand listening to this guy talk. Not because I don't like a South African fucking accent, but because I cannot stand to hear.
Well, most of the people who live in South Africa are white.
So that's the joke. If you have to explain it, it's not funny, Bobby.
Don't you point out my...
That wasn't a joke, you moron.
Because that's not what this topic is about. My
Okay.
racism...
That was jarring. I'm sorry.
Jarring.
I can't stand, like, when actors try to do accents, like fucking, what the fuck is his name from fucking Batman? Christian Bale, when he did that movie fucking something about fire, he did a Mexican
The Fighter.
No, he did a Mexican accent for fucking,
Oh, Harsh Times.
no, it wasn't Harsh Times. What the, did you just make that up?
No, that's a real movie. I'm trying to think of movies that he might have done a Mexican accent during.
American Hustler.
He was like former military and then fucking trying to be a fucking FBI or something. Fuck.
Oh, Body of Lies.
That's DiCaprio. We're talking about Chris.
No, that's Russell Crowe.
That is Russell Crowe.
Okay.
But Chris,
Let's
Anyway.
let's just lay this out
That's
here.
how memorable the fucking moments are for me for actors who can't pull off a fucking accent.
Right.
Because
We
I'm
want
like,
to talk about real people who
Into
pull
the
off
fire. No.
real accents, like Henry Cavill, who's playing
oh
Superman.
my dear God. Okay, let's
Like
move on.
Ben
Here,
Affleck.
Hold on, because his Kryptonian accent was spot
spot
on.
on. Oh yeah, it was.
Well,
Kryptonian? God damn
And
it.
it was spot on.
flawless.
Jared, okay, so what was your favorite movie you saw this last year? Blockbuster or not? What was it? Go.
Or what are you looking forward to this
Did
year?
it have to come out last
Or sorry, yeah, exactly. I'm sorry.
What's coming out
What-
this year?
what are you
that
looking
you're
forward
excited
Tell us
about?
what your favorite movie is.
Yeah, we're not talking about movies in the early
I think
Your
2000s.
favorite animal, and then what your favorite number is.
My favorite color is 13.
Fucking rainbow.
No, like fucking, okay, I like John Wick.
Give me the knife.
John Wick was a good movie.
I knew you were going to say that. You have a hard-on for Keanu Reeves.
No, I do not.
That's not
I
true.
do not. But you know what? I do like.
I once heard him say
I like
Matrix
3
Revolutions
of his
is so-so.
movies. I like 3 of Keanu Reeves' movies. I like John Wick.
Constantine.
I like the first Matrix, and I love Constantine.
Constantine's fucking dope.
Constantine is
The
horrible.
movie's so
That is
good.
not horrible. That is a
That's a good
fantastic
movie. I'll
time.
Bay over there.
Now, here's the whole point.
Two of those movies are some of the worst films of all
Hey,
time.
can I talk about mine?
Yeah, what's your favorite color?
Oh, Brent, please go.
Okay, so one of my favorite movies of the last year. I don't know if you guys saw it. The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Never heard
With
of it.
I heard it was good.
Army
Was that Army
Hammer?
Hammer?
And, the Alicia Vikander.
Yeah, who's just got nominated for Best Actress for The Danish Girl.
The Danish
was also
Let's talk
Machina.
about Oscars
Ex
anymore.
Machina. Have you guys seen that? That's
I
a great
loved
movie.
Ex Machina.
That movie's awesome.
on
I missed
my
Ex
list.
Machina.
It's a good movie.
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
Not Ex Machina.
I know it's not Ex Machina.
It's Ex Machina.
Of course it's Ex Machina.
I saw an opportunity to pass on a movie, and I was like, there it is.
Yeah, no, I really loved Ex Machina. It was a
The
great
Man
movie.
from U.N.C.L.E. though was delightful. It was a great '60s spy flick, and I really like
I
that.
don't see enough delightful movies. So
I like-
I would.
You should check it out. It's delightful.
Okay.
Well, I don't know.
Fortunate that's,
Well, Steve, what was the best feel-good movie that you've seen
The
lately?
best feel-good movie that I saw lately was Brooklyn.
Oh my God!
Brooklyn's great, dude.
I can't do the Oscar bait.
Oh, okay,
bro.
sorry. Okay. Even
My-
outside of Oscar bait, the best feel-good movie you could see is an anime movie called Anomalisa.
Or FF.
Hey! My girlfriend watched Amelie a couple nights ago. I let her know that that's your favorite movie of all
That is my
time.
favorite movie of all time.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Better than Scott Pilgrim?
Scott Pilgrim's great.
That's my favorite movie of all time.
My favorite movies of all time are Departed. It goes between The Departed and Amelie, which are blatantly different movies.
I'm also a big fan of Frozen.
My
I
favorite movie of
realize
all time
that.
is Jurassic.
Let it go, let it go.
See, my favorite movie is Fifth Element.
Hold on, but
I could
Fifth
watch-
Element is a good movie, though.
That's my favorite movie of all
Chris
time.
Nolan's badass,
Are you
dude.
kidding me?
Dude, the fucking opera scene when she's fucking singing
Exactly.
and she beats the fucking shit out of all those guys.
Exactly. That's
Great
what,
scene.
you can't fucking piece together fucking music and fucking action better than they did in that movie.
Hold on, but you
You cannot.
what are you looking forward to this year, Brent?
You can't fucking. I'm looking fucking forward to fucking.
Brent, what's the
fucking-
movie you're looking
What
forward
are you
to
looking
this
forward to this year, Brent?
Not a comic book movie though, right? We talked
Whatever
about
you want. Because I'm going to say Suicide Squad. I don't give a shit what anybody says about it. So you can say whatever you want.
I really honestly, I'm looking forward to Deadpool,
Deadpool looking awesome.
year? And it's a Valentine's Day weekend.
and I think that. Thank you. If I don't know if the release date is set yet, but Guardians of the Galaxy 2,
Late November.
because Guardians of the Galaxy is probably my favorite.
Volume 2, isn't it,
What?
right? Volume 2.
That's gonna be fucking
I'm
amazing.
so
I didn't realize Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is coming out this
Yeah.
year. That's fucking
I was
awesome.
unimpressed with the first one. Am I?
First one was great. I
holy
thought.
fuck.
What?
Yeah. The first one is probably when I
I think it's
first
one of the
saw
best Marvel
The
movies. Other
best,
than
the
Avengers.
best
I
movie
think
of all
it's better
time.
than
I saw.
I don't know about
I
it. Better
saw
than
it,
Avengers. It's on the same par as Avengers.
I like
Yeah,
that
it was.
one.
It was. It was really good. It was probably one of my favorite Marvel movies before. I think right now Winter Soldier is probably my favorite Marvel movie.
Thank you for that, by the
That's
way.
really
'Cause
good.
people give me a lot of shit for
No,
liking
that
it.
one was
You
phenomenal.
guys want to give you a minute so you can.
No. We'll take 5 after the show. But Guardians of the Galaxy was really good.
I was
So
just.
fucking
I was.
good.
I mean,
And it's what you talked
it
about,
was
right?
a decent movie, but I wasn't as fucking suck their dick about it as everybody
I
else.
will blow Chris Pratt any
I know
day.
you will.
Fucking
Dude, me
Italy.
and Chris Pratt are gonna be friends.
I mean, that's one of the.
Well,
Already-
it's like-
people
but
Already
like
friends
we
on
talked about,
PlayStation.
The soundtrack on it was so amazing, and the way the soundtrack came in and out of the movie was.
The soundtrack was the best movie soundtrack of all
David
time.
Bowie dying. Do you think that Guardians of the Galaxy New One has the David Bowie eccentric soundtrack?
I don't know if it's gonna be David Bowie.
Oh, eccentric, but.
But I mean, throw him a couple more songs.
It'll probably-
Even maybe
yeah.
Black Star off his new one, which released 2 days before he died. I think that might be. I think that'd be a great homage to him.
No, it's good.
I don't know if Black Star could be in it though. If Black Star just came out.
That's
And
true.
the whole
The
point of
movie's
the
coming
Guardians of the
out.
That's what I'm saying. Like
soundtrack
you can
is-
edit anything with sound later if it's later in the
Just
year,
upgrade
and
it
people.
No,
later.
I
Already,
just mean like if they're going along the same vein of what is it,
Oh,
Awesome Mix Volume
the
1 is
70s
the
and
soundtrack.
80s. You're right.
It's the
You're right.
songs that his mom put
Yeah,
together
that's
for
true.
him.
That's true. You're right.
She wouldn't be able to.
Well, hey, Steve, do you want to let everybody know how much we fucking bumped and partied and raved to Awesome Mix Volume 1?
That is the best. That was the top selling. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying to say this.
The summer
That
of a
was the top
lifetime, my
selling
friend.
album of 2014, other than Taylor Swift's.
1989.
1989 was
Oh
the
my
top
God, I
selling
love
one.
that album.
Other than that, it was the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack.
It's a good soundtrack.
I'm
Okay. If I
part
could.
of his podcast that brings up Taylor Swift.
It's just Taylor Swift.
What? Taylor Swift's an American
No,
legend. for
she's
fuck's
not. She's not. She sucks.
So if I could bring up a movie
Thank
I'm
you.
excited about this year that's not comic related, if I could be real for just a second.
Sure.
Star Wars Rogue One. coming out in December.
Is that going to have our boy Oscar Isaac Poe in it?
No.
Or is that a whole different crew?
It's set between episodes 3 and 4.
It's the team that got the plans for the Death Star.
For the first Death Star, yeah. And so here's the thing,
okay.
too, is I was reading this article that they put this team together, this crack team, this A-team, if you will, or if you won't, really, it's up to you, that their entire job was to recreate Darth Vader's outfit from Episode 4. And that was their entire job. And they're done, and they said that it's almost perfect. And so Darth Vader is going to be in Rogue One.
Oh,
shit, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That gives me a little bit more
Does anyone
excitement.
know who's going to play him?
No.
Is Liam Neeson going to do the voice?
No. Although I did hear that
it'll be Morgan
Sean
Freeman.
Connery was going to do the voice.
No, it's
of Darth
going to be
Vader.
Morgan Freeman.
What about Sean Penn?
I was gonna say I don't know if Liam Neeson can take time off of Taken 4 and 5 to.
And 6 and 7.
5 and 6, yeah.
Okay, so you mentioned that. I got to tell you my favorite meme last week I saw was this picture of Liam Neeson from Taken, and at the top it was like, I don't know who you are, and at the bottom it said, bye. Made me laugh. I do love memes.
So, okay, on your Rogue One thing,
Yes.
they are coming out with, I saw this on their plans before 2 and 3 come out, or in the midst, they're doing kind of like the whole Disney, like the phase 1 with the Marvel thing. They're coming out with the Kenobi anthology.
Rumored, not set yet. So what's going on right now is they've got episodes 7, 8,
And they have
9.
a Solo and Boba Fett anthology.
Just Solo right now. Okay, so here's the thing. So when they announced 7, 8, and 9, and 7, 8, and 9 were going to come off years. And in between those years, they were going to set up anthology movies. And they kicked around a bunch of ideas of what they wanted to do.
I thought Kenobi was one of them.
It was one of their ideas. But what they've got set, so Rogue One was the first one they set, and that's this year. Next year will be Episode 8. And then the off year after that, between that and 9, will be a Han Solo movie.
Okay, can I actually throw this other? Can Chris Pratt please play Han Solo? And
No, he's not going to, and we're sad about it. We're sad. I saw pictures of the 3 finalists.
It's like, fuck that.
I saw pictures of the 3
I did
finalists
not
they had
realize
for Han
we were
Solo.
going to be writing Chris Pratt's penis for this whole fucking episode.
You should always be prepared to write Chris Pratt's penis.
I will
on the show.
not write Chris Pratt's penis.
You will. You'll love it.
I have no position on there.
You will have a position.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be the...
Whatever position he chooses.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like...
You'll bend over, you'll take it, and say thank you like an adult.
I feel like your fantasies and my fantasies lead in 2 different directions.
Yeah, no, they all end with Chris Pratt.
And that's why...
What if Chris Pratt told you could have your way with him if it meant the Seahawks win the Super Bowl for the next 5 years in a row?
Sorry, Minnesota.
What? You're a horrible fan.
Sorry, Minnesota.
Chris Pratt, I got to be getting some money out of this. He's rich. You seen him? He was in Guardians of the Galaxy in Jurassic World. So
he was the main guy in those, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was
Top
pretty
villain.
good. So we never got the answer out of Jared. What are you looking forward to most this year?
Are you looking forward to anything this year?
Yeah, Batman vs Superman.
Looks good,
I
right?
think it's gonna be good.
I'm
Have
excited
you guys
about
bought
it,
Ben Affleck as the Batman yet?
I'll
I'm
take
into it.
I think it looks badass.
But I don't want it to fucking shit on my hopes and dreams.
It will.
I'm sure it will. But I'm looking forward to it because it's got a lot of promise. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm kind of pissed off that they're adding Doomsday and.
Is that Doomsday or is that OMAC?
I think it's supposed to be Doomsday.
No, it's Doomsday. They're adding Doomsday and they're adding.
Doesn't look like Doomsday in my opinion.
Wonder Woman. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm kind of pissed off that they're adding that to it because I feel like they didn't know how to deal with just the B versus S. They didn't know how to deal with that, so they fucking threw a bunch of other shit in.
No. They're using Batman vs Superman to launch because it's subtitled Dawn of Justice.
They need to have
It's
it
launching.
setting up because if anyone's seen the poster of fucking Khal Drogo as Aquaman, is going to be epic as fuck.
So Wonder Woman, we all know Wonder Woman's in it. But what a lot of people don't know is that the Flash is supposed to make a cameo in it, and I think it was rumored that Aquaman was supposed to make a cameo in it.
Khal Drogo is supposed to appear in some Wonder Woman backstory.
Let me ask you guys a question though. Let me ask you.
Shit in my Batman versus Superman.
You want just straight up Batman versus Superman?
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's.
Can I make a point about the trailer real quick? It is Batman versus Superman.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go for it. But I have a point about that.
We've got to pause.
Well, my question is to all y'all who care about this more than I do and who know a lot about it. The trailer looks badass, but my question is, like, 'cause I didn't realize that you said Dawn of Justice is supposed to kick off a series. So should I go into this expecting there's not going to be a clear victor
Lex
between
Luthor
Batman
will
and
not
Superman?
die.
There's no clear victor.
There's never been a clear victor.
Superman does not kill Batman. Batman goes underground for a while after Superman thinks he did.
I don't think that's
actually no. Superman knows he didn't, but he lets.
I think this is kind of the adjoining. It's their Avenger. It's their version of the Avengers without the kind of comical lead up to it. It's more of a dark, like we're actually opposing each other, and then eventually when Doomsday comes down, they need to band together.
I'm looking at this as
and then Superman dies because that's the way it needs to go down.
No, never.
He won't die yet. He should die in the third one.
Kills fucking Superman.
So I'm looking at Batman versus Superman as Captain America. Right?
Darcy kills Superman. Everyone kills Superman.
No, shut up. I'm looking at this as Captain America, right?
Superman's
So when Iron Man came out,
You all right,
and they
Brent?
said, okay, we can launch an extended universe, but we're not trying to do it.
I can't see
But
you,
when
bud.
Captain America came out and said, okay, this is how we can do it. This is where we lay the groundwork to lay everything else out. It was Captain America that really kicked that off. So to me, Man of Steel was Iron Man. It was like, okay, look, can we do an extended universe? Is this going to work? And Batman vs. Superman is going to be this is where we start really launching this, what do they call it, like cinematic universe.
Yeah. And this is their phase one, like the Avengers did with all their stuff.
Which will culminate in a Justice League movie.
Which I think, honestly, the formula is going to be Telltale when it actually comes out, because the DC was only doing Batman. They did the Great Trilogy, which I think is a great trilogy with Batman,
all right.
with Christian Bale. I thought it was
It's an amazing movie sandwiched by two okay movies.
Hey, is there any hype anymore? Is there any hype? Is there any hype anymore behind Suicide Squad? I know when that was first released, everybody was pumped about it, but I haven't heard shit about it anymore.
Might be gay and all that stuff, and
I'm excited about Suicide Squad because I feel like it's going to be okay. So if I can keep with the Marvel analogy, I feel like Suicide Squad could very well be not as good, but it could very well be
the Guardians,
Marvel's Guardians, right? Because can you do something completely unexpected and different from what we've got going on now and make it work?
Yeah.
So,
the one thing I want to make about Batman vs. Superman, which I'm very excited for, probably go see it opening night because I love superhero movies.
We'll go.
Let's go together.
We've
never heard of it.
Batman, the whole argument, which we've had this a long time, this goes against everything you guys have already said about Batman, is Batman is the smartest man in the world, right? Well, maybe not the smartest man in the world. He's very intelligent. Yes,
he's extremely.
He's extremely intelligent. And his one battle tactic in the preview, and I'm only going off previews, is to drive his car directly at Superman, and Superman deflects it, and they get out, and he's just like, "Do you bleed? You will, because guess what? Next time my car will have spikes on it or something. I'll make you bleed with something. I'm gonna make you bleed like."
That's
maybe the car had kryptonite on it.
That's true. That's what I'm saying. It's only preview based.
That's Batman. Fucking.
Is it antagonizing?
That's Batman experiment.
I feel like honestly, Batman's more of a frat boy douche than everyone realizes. I think he's an antagonist.
Right.
He wants to know your limits before you'll expose them.
Yeah.
So then he'll be like, okay, got it.
That's what I'm saying. He was driving around. He was like, I wonder if this will hurt him. And he's fucking ran. He's like, shit, it did. But you know what? I'm gonna figure it out.
He's just cruising around Gotham.
He's like, God damn, let's figure it out. He bleeds. Oh shit, he doesn't bleed. What computer? I'll ask him. No, should I ask him? I'll get out. Computer, no. Oh shit. Do you bleed?
The whole scene?
Yeah, I'm doing the whole scene.
I'm gonna cut this whole scene.
Do you bleed? And then he's like, but you will. I'm just saying, like, I hope Zack Snyder is very temperamental with the way he is with the DC Universe. And you like it a lot more than I do.
I do.
The way that Joss Whedon has moved the Marvel Universe, because he has ripped it apart in a lot of ways, and I don't like that. So I really hope at least this canon.
He ripped it apart?
I think that the things he did in Age of Ultron were anti-canon,
And if you believe what you read, a lot of that was forced upon him.
Like some.
I know, but I
mean, based off of what I read, he really wanted the studio really wanted to take out that whole scene with Hawkeye, with Jeremy Renner at his house. They really wanted to take that out, and Joss Whedon worked really hard to keep that in because he felt like that was important.
I don't have a problem with that scene, actually. I think it involves the characters a lot.
Right, and that's what it was. That was a heart scene, right? And so
I'm talking about things like the way that Ultron is beat is because Vision, Iron Man, and Thor all put their we have lasers or lightning or nuclear power, and now you're dead. That was the kind of thing I was like,
he did die.
Yeah, but he did.
Very end when Vision saw the last one.
Yeah, but then Vision sees the last one, and it's like whole team was like, "Are you kidding me? Oh, cheesy, whatever." It was the worst ending to one of the best bad guys in Marvel Cinematic Universe, not Cinematic Marvel Universe. Anyway, sorry.
You guys know you're making a podcast, right?
Loki says hi.
Yeah, Loki is the best, and he's going to be back in Thor Ragnarok. So
yes,
keep tuned for that one.
Woo!
Logan.
You know,
most badass name for a movie ever.
right.
Ragnarok.
So I just want to point out real quick because Bobby's left the room.
No, he's got his bucket of popcorn, dude. God knows.
I got another bloody nose.
I just want to say how sad I am that every time I try to talk about Batman versus Superman, it just goes terribly. Very true.
Well, it's just
This is the third time I've tried to talk about this goddamn movie, and it just always evolves.
there's a lot of divulgences. Okay, what if we? I don't know.
So
Anyway.
let me just wrap it up by saying this: movies are fun.
They're great.
We should go see some.
I
We should
seen one.
sometime.
Do you guys want to go
I
see
saw
one
one
like
once.
soon?
Let's go see a movie.
Not soon because it's January, and that's where they dump all the shitty movies. Don't go see a movie this month.
And Bobby will bring the popcorn. Cause
Wait till February, and then March they start to kick off a little bit, and then April. I mean, I'm not gonna do a lot of things in April. I think I'm gonna be over your house. We're gonna camp out and do Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is gonna be
Me
good.
and Steven got to go on a date.
No, we're gonna go on a date. So
Get to
you guys
each
can
other.
blind date us.
Okay, so let me just wrap this up by saying go see some movies because they're fun. Thanks for listening to this show. I don't know why you do, but I appreciate the fact that you do, and we love you for it. So make sure you check us out. Make sure you check us out on our Facebook page at facebook.com/ignorantrants. Leave us a comment, like us, share us, get us out there because the more people who listen, the bigger we'll get and the better we can be, and that's really what we want. You can email us at ignorantrant@gmail.com. That's a true one.
Well played.
Thank you. And you can follow us on Twitter at ignorantranters. You can follow me. I'm on Twitter at KidInsanity. Brent.
Hit me up on Twitter at TinyMouth, MOWTH.
All right. Bobby.
At Bobby WWS.
WWS stand for.
We will survive.
I think we will survive this. Fuck you. That was one of my favorite moments. Steve?
You can follow me at Mr. Echo, MREKHO.
All right. Jared?
Don't talk to me. I don't like you.
So, yeah, thanks for listening. And until then, just always remember that the discussion is what's important, not the fucking fact that we're talking nonsense. Just the fact that we're talking.
Bye.
So we're out. And we're fucking done.
Bye.